Welcome back to another rendition of Floral Foolishness.
Sports.
Hey,
Really
there he
hoping Benner.
is.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. So as you can see, we have a guest this week. I mean, come on, like he's probably never listened to the show and he just showed up. So there he is.
I respect it.
I,
I respect
I
it.
I listen when I'm passed out drunk in bed. If that helps.
Oh man, so he might have by drunken osmosis figured us out. So if you haven't, it's obviously fucking island time. And here on Floral Foolishness, the worldwide leader, dumbass sports news.
Women's basketball coverage, really anything related to the Benner. We got a lot of things going on here today.
Yeah, we really do. So we're going to talk about a bunch of weird shit that happens in the sports world and society. And then we're going to make fun of an offshoot, as we normally do, of the Harry Potter books. All while rocking some Crunchy Island wear. My fucking mammoth shirt showed up. So fuck yeah. Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Let's go.
Now you just gotta do cocaine in it, just like his daddy.
no, no. Avoid the book of sugar. Don't do it, Wolfie. Don't do it.
Take lessons from your father. If his name's David Lee, just step away.
Shit. Okay, so joining us today from days of old, from Plastered and Sports Off Broad Street and whatever other shows we made up to drink together, it's the Benner, Ryan Benner. He's back.
Hello.
Okay, what an intro.
Dude, I mean, listen. If anyone's listened to anything we've produced, from plastered negotiations to sports off Broad Street to this, they just all I have to say is hello, and it's already I'm automatically a hate crime. So what do you want? Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you're getting into, and we haven't even gotten to the ridiculous shit. Like, part of the reason we invited Benner was because this week is the fucking ridiculous shit. And we just needed the ridiculous man to show up. So
I got nothing better going on, so why not?
That's
Unemployment.
See, that's all it takes to get on the show. So just let me know. Let me know if you're bored and unemployed, I guess.
Have a use a quarter of your brain functions and feed off the government benefits, and you can get on the show.
That's how we started this. Anyways, so that's Benner. He's not on always.
Oh, we're ending it.
But you could tell it's gonna be a fun one. I'm Stotsy. The other guy is the Wrangler of Dragons, but today is the Wrangler of creepy environs, Jeremy Phelps. Are you gonna say
Fuck this computer? Fuck this computer.
Oh yeah. If you're not
serious.
if you're not watching, it is bad. It's like watching, like television in the 70s bad. So
this computer might be 15 years old. Like, this came around the time the internet came into play. So, here we are.
If it was 15 years old, then I probably saw that on Winthrop's campus your last year then. Is that what you're telling me?
I think I bought this when I was at Winthrop is where I'm going with that. It might be older than 15 at that point. It's hard to say.
Holy shit.
So you know those like low budget, shitty ass horror movies where the entire focus was on a bunch of friends in a video group chat talking, and then they all have shitty cameras and one of them disappears one by one, getting murdered in weird ways.
House.
That is entirely what like Jeremy's background looks like. That he's in a dark, weird house with a fuzzy screen, and I'm kind of just waiting for him to get murdered at any second.
I got some hardcore Blair Witch vibes going on. Let's see if I turn my camera off and back on if it helps.
Please be in the corner.
I hope
please,
it doesn't.
Please be in the corner. Please be in the corner. Please be in the corner.
I might be stuck without a camera now, boys.
Oh God!
Wow, that was even worse. You were just like, "Hey guys, you got any fondue?"
If I was a horror villain, I would love some fondue. That sounds delicious.
It does. It does. Holy fuck. We can't even get through the opening segment. Okay. So we're going to get.
That's what I'm here for.
So, as you can tell, we have a very, very special, much hint of the Tism episode lined up for you fine folks. As we're, well,
which one of us is Tim Walz's son?
Jesus Christ. See, Kevin, get the fucking sentence.
We're all each other's sons here, Banner. There's no father in this scenario.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
It's Tootsie son.
Oh, God. Oh, that's disgusting. That's weird. Okay, so on this very special episode that we're calling the Surrealist Snaple Pre-Do Extravaganza. All right, so that's named obviously after the absolutely hammered, drunk Defense Against the Martial Arts teacher from the hit series of books out of the UK, featuring the adventures of Giuseppe Stromboli and Anatoly Smorin. And no, I didn't say Defense Against the Dark Arts. It's Defense Against the Martial Arts, right?
So he's basically just Steven Seagal, but he's like, yeah, you see this? There's a cheese. I go, the cheese comes right to my face. Oh.
Plot twist. This is what the final season of Cobra Kai is about.
I didn't want to ruin
Seagal's coppery in New Orleans is what the final season is all about.
Yeah, the entire Karate Kid storyline is thrown out, and we just go down a random path.
Yeah, so Surrealist Snaple, so we could avoid copyright, for some other product. But, who could forget, right? When we met this fucking baller, fucking walks in the classroom day one, is just like, hey, I'm a Snapple, and you guys should turn your pages to page 69. And so all the people...
I Mike Truck, you Mike, everybody Mike Truck.
Yeah, so we're bringing all of them back this episode somehow or another, and everybody opens.
Come out, don't you worry.
Oh yeah, Bob Doug Nut, yeah, Mike Truck, but
Bob Nut.
But yeah, so all the kids turn their textbooks to page 69, where there is a spell that's actually useful in the class, and at the top you just read the spell of immortality. And it's all crossed out in marker, and then it just says 69 nice all over it. And he's just like, got him! Welcome to Defense Against the Martial Arts, bitches!
And then there's just a picture of Jimmy Carter.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
Why won't you die, peanut boy?
It's a really good thing that he didn't have a peanut allergy. The whole entire political career could have gone sideways quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So on this we probably need to have adults supervising us at all times episode. Yeah, we're going to tell you about a lot of stuff that happened that's going to be more awesome than when it actually happens. So it's like forward facing. That's the whole reason for the fucking episode.
Imagine Giuseppe, but before Giuseppe had to redo shit, he's just making it go the right way the first time.
Yeah,
if anybody listens to us.
Yeah, so that's why we call it the pre-do. So that's going to be the first two segments. We're going to end up with Giuseppe as always. But before we get there, shockingly, we're not even through this yet. We're going to go ahead and do opening statements. Benner, as the guest, what you got for the people?
Oh, NFL and your Sunday ticket.
Oh, yeah.
They just lost a lawsuit about overcharging, and now they're going to overcharge? What the fuck? Did you not learn from the first one?
Here, there's a solid chance that Stotzi has made this statement on this show in the last couple of weeks. But here's the thing about retarded people. They don't know they're fucking retarded.
He's quoting Eminem there.
I am. But here's okay.
Rectum is real.
But here's the thing, like all NFL Sunday Ticket, the idea of it is great. You know, I'm living in Texas and I want to watch my Broncos. ESPN over here turned around and said, like, well, how about we create a $70 annual package, and whoever wants to buy that package can make it team-based and just watch their team. And if they want to watch other games, well, then we'll throw on an extra $50.
Which they do in every other sport.
$120 a year to get NFL Sunday Ticket. I'm very comfortable paying that.
I remember paying that as a student.
Yeah, I paid less in 2014. I was paying $100, I think.
Yeah,
as a student discount. But essentially, where I'm going with this is the NFL has partnered with another streaming service after they partnered with YouTube TV last year to provide the NFL Sunday Ticket benefits. Last year, YouTube TV, I think the annual price was $350. It was around there. Correct me if I'm wrong. And as Jeremy mentioned, the NFL has now been sued for how they are overcharging NFL Sunday Ticket and essentially ripping off everyone.
Settled out of court because they knew they couldn't win the lawsuit because they were doing it.
So, exactly. So they decided we're going to add another streaming service to offer NFL Sunday Ticket. This time, Apple TV. That's not a bad streaming service to have NFL Sunday Ticket on, because if you've watched sports on Apple TV with Major League Baseball, basketball, it's actually a pretty good stream. It's pretty clear and a well done production. So that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the new fucking price tag of $679.99. How the fuck did you think, after getting sued over $350 with YouTube TV, that you thought the best idea was to increase that price by $329?
And 99 cents.
That's and 99
the fucking tipping point right there. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, more than like your monthly car payment and insurance put together.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job there. I have an idea of why Apple TV is charging that much. And it starts with an M and ends with an SE contract. They're trying to find a way to pay that thing, because I don't think that many people signed up for the MLS package that they had. I know I didn't.
No, I didn't even know they had an MLS package.
And actually, you can, and you can't even watch the Rapids because they're on altitude. So it'd be irrelevant for you, bud.
That's where I go get Fubo TV for $120 a month to watch altitude.
Believe it or not. Right. You're the only one on the face of the planet that has Fubo TV. They have a picture of you in their fucking lobby. That's just like, every day I show up for that, man.
This game shit.
Can I point out for a second here? Did you guys see that Fubo TV is the reason that Fox, ESPN, and I think it was NBC aren't all forming one network together?
Yes, because Fubo TV's sports package was actually only $25 a month on top of their basic cable package.
So what happened is those three were like, hey, we're tired of having ESPN Plus and Peacock, and you have Fox Sports, which nobody has. Let's all just come together and form one network. Everybody will be better off. It'll be awesome. It'll be great. The world will have been simpler. And fucking Fubo TV, who only Ryan Benner has, is like, no, guys, injunction, you can't do that because that hurts our sales. Fuck the consumer. Thanks, Fubo.
This is what you get for being a Nuggets and Avalanche fan, you bitch.
Basically, Denver, Colorado is the reason the rest of the world now has to pay for 3 separate streaming services.
Actually, I will argue it's Steve Kroenke's fault because we haven't been able to watch fucking altitude on basic cable for the last 10 plus years.
Hey, I blame Kroenke for everything. You're preaching to the choir, bud. I'm not even a fucking fan of half the teams in Colorado. I still blame Kroenke. Fuck Arsenal.
Yes, absolutely.
Are Arsenal games on altitude at this point? Because if not, you're getting ripped off.
No, but I get Valor Christian High School football games.
Oh, there we go.
So you could
used
see
to be McCaffrey's team, not anymore.
Yeah, I could watch Christian McCaffrey's alma mater high school play football, but I can't watch Arsenal or the Rams.
I think it would be great if you could see Christian McCaffrey's high school playing against Arsenal in American football and playing against the Rams in soccer. I'd tune in for that bullshit. All right. Thanks for that opening.
Valor might win both games. Anyway, yep.
They fucking would. They would win those through the power of Jeebus.
All right. We brought up God. So it's time to move on to our next opening statement. Thanks for that, the Benner. Certified Creep Wrangler, what you got for the people? Is he dead?
Yeah, so I've got one I've been holding on to for a little while now because for the longest time I wanted to make it. Yeah, no, my internet connection's unstable. If I come back here, am I back? It's not telling me it's unstable anymore. Am I back? Guys, am I back? Am I back? Benner, am I back? Okay, cool. So I have one I've been holding on to for a few weeks here because I wanted to use it as Giuseppe, but I couldn't figure out the right way to make it a Giuseppe. And so I figured when better to use it as an opening statement than the pre-do special. So I'm going to take you guys to Waycross, Georgia for a minute here. Fine town, I'm sure. Don't think I've ever been, but, it doesn't really matter. And I want to introduce you guys to a couple. This couple's names, Joe Boyette and Mary Sweat. So I don't know what night of the week, so we're just going to pick a random day. We're going to say it's a Tuesday. It's a nice Tuesday afternoon in June. Mr. Boyette, Miss Sweat, this couple, they decide, hey, we want to treat ourselves tonight. We're going to go to a nice Mexican dinner in Waycross, Georgia. Issue is they have a few too many alcoholic beverages, a couple too many margaritas. And so what happens, they decide they'll get a little kinky in the middle of the restaurant. So Miss Sweat gets up on a table on all fours. Mr. Boyette decides to funnel. They pour the margarita down her butt crack into the funnel, and he drinks it in the middle of the Mexican restaurant on I'm assuming Tuesday midnight, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Who knows what day of the week it is?
Definitely
anyway,
Tuesday.
Long story short, they got arrested,
says Taco
thrown in
Tuesday
jail,
like that.
and are going to face now criminal prosecution for this act. All I'm saying, and the only thing I'm going to with this is the Mexican restaurant, Rodeo Mexican restaurant, had a rebuttal statement because God forbid we just let it die. And their rebuttal statement is, we want to make it clear that such behavior is completely unacceptable, does not reflect our values or mission, provide a family-friendly dining experience. I'm just saying that, obviously this little mom and pop shop restaurant probably doesn't have a PR department. But if I'm the PR department for the restaurant, what I'm responding with is, I do not agree with butt funneling margaritas from your partners behind. That would have been a much better statement coming out of Waycross, Georgia.
Hey, man, you know the golden rule. You got to get wined and dined before you get fucked.
Apparently, they've done all the whining. Just started on the dining.
Nothing like margarita from your partner's asshole to really.
Hey, man, when the
God damn.
Hey, you guys have date night your way. They have date night their way. Let's go, Waycross, Georgia.
It was a different type of taco night.
Yeah. Why'd they get arrested for that? Mysteries of the universe right there.
I just imagine like you go to jail and you're sitting there and like the first day of being in jail, they're like, yeah, what did you get arrested for? And he's like, I butt funneled a margarita out of my girlfriend's ass.
Oh shit, man. He might be the toughest motherfucker in the yard.
Oh, respect that motherfucker. Come join our crew, baby. That's how you get it, man. That's how you, if you're gonna go to jail,
find a way to properly use that, but I thought it still fit well on our show, so I figured I'd throw it out there for the boys.
I'm really glad that wasn't a Giuseppe because I'm not sure how you redo that. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. There's really no way to change that for the better.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you can't change it for the better, but you can mix it up. Maybe different positions, maybe different types of alcohol. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe you throw some cilantro on that.
And this is why Ryan Benner's on this episode of the show. Let's fucking go.
holy shit.
Love you, bud. Love you.
I am so happy he's back for this one.
I'm sorry. Bring in some Taco Bell lava sauce. Mix it up a little bit.
It's a spicy marg.
I was gonna say a spicy asshole, but you know.
Oh,
You know, for anybody right now living not in Waycross, Georgia, but in Norcross, Georgia, which I assume just imagines they're like the fancier version of Waycross, they're sitting out there and thinking, whoa, Waycross, that makes total sense. But up here in Norcross, we only funnel pina coladas out of our partner's butt. Guess what? It's not that much better.
you sound like you're talking from experience on that one.
Hey, I've been to fancy. Actually, I don't in that regard. Although I weirdly one day in Altoona, Georgia, go to a Mexican restaurant. It was like 2 in the afternoon, and they brought in a live DJ that had his own smoke machines. So that was fucking cool.
God, that sounds like the blacklight party at Applebee's that we crashed up in Cortland, New York that one time.
Why the fuck was there a blacklight party at Applebee's?
Every Tuesday night, Cortland, New York. Let's rage.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Applebee's. It was an Applebee's.
Chili's.
This is fair.
God, if they had, think if they had that like nowadays, just fucking blacklight parties there, because they're taking over the fast food segment with pricing, right? Like they're cheaper than McDonald's and shit now to go there if you don't buy alcohol. And so what if they're like, hey, we just want to make like this cheap fucking club vibe?
Yeah, but at the same time, at the same time, the alcohol is not bad price either. Because what was it? Is it Applebee's or is it Chili's where they got the Dollaritas?
Is there a difference?
Yeah, they both got a version of it. So
does this mom and pop taco shop got some Dollaritas?
Nope.
Shit, and that was an expensive
difference.
Well, that was an expensive ass rim job there.
Ross, Georgia.
That was an expensive ass rim job.
Yeah, honestly, what I want to know is how expensive this margarita that they potentially wasted or enjoyed, depending on how you look at it. I want to know how expensive the margarita was at Rodeo Mexican Restaurant in Waycross, Georgia.
Was it salty?
A little more after the fact, probably.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm glad we all showed up for this one. Thanks for that. For my opening statement, I wanted to try and do something.
Ben, I'm so glad you're here today, bud.
I'm just here to cause problems.
Oh, you're not causing anybody problems.
You're doing a great job. Appreciate you.
All right. So for my opening statement this week, this is another one that I've been sitting on is I love people that just read headlines and are just like, I know everything about this subject. And so I thought I want to find some of the dumbest headlines out there and just read them. And that's just going to be the opening statement. It couldn't be a segment. It could be an opening statement. So I got 6 of them here for you. Compliments, all of them, of Fox 21 in Southern Colorado, which you might actually know that station, the Benner. Yeah, you do. Okay, so here it is. The first one. An Indiana man is in a dispute with a neighborhood HOA after a board member pooped in his yard. This is the news. Number 2. A man...
Hang on. HOAs in general, fuck them. But if my HOA was like, hey, you know what we're going to do about making you trim your fucking bush? I'm going to shit in your lawn. I'd be like, you know what? I respect you. How much money do you want per month? I'm now paying you.
Oh,
you can sue him. I respect the hell out of that. That guy takes his job seriously.
He just comes back in, looks at his wife, cracks a beer, and just says it's the lesser of all evils.
Is that even legal? Who cares, honey? He shit in the yard.
Yeah, okay, so that's the first one.
His yard already looks like shit. I might as well shit in his yard.
Sorry, neighbor. I'm just helping you, decompose over there.
Oh, God.
You got to get the mulch down.
All right, the second
The
one.
bushes were looking a little yellow over there. Trying to help you out.
All right, so the second one. A man claims he saw animal crackers in an open garage. Police find other items in his bag. I'm also going to say I did not look into the actual story for any of these. So I don't know what was in his bag. That's up to you to figure out.
Like, were these like illegal animal crackers? Like, did he?
I don't know. Maybe
poaching them from Africa?
I don't know.
It's just I think you just made the greatest Shark Tank idea of all time, though. Hang on. So there's edibles, there's cookies, there's brownies, animal crackers, dude. Shark Tank like a motherfucker. Let's go, Benner, you and me.
Brother, man, there's not going to be any samples left for Shark Tank.
he's gonna eat all the stash. Come on.
I'm gonna go on live TV.
We'll make them in my house. We'll make them in my house, and you'll help me market them. Anyway, number 3.
Okay, so there we go. There's a business idea for you.
Elephant.
That's how strong they're going to be.
Copyright, don't steal it. We have 7 listeners. Don't you steal it, Grandma McChesney.
It's Nana. It's fucking Nana. She can steal our ideas. Come on. No way.
Don't you steal this, Nana McChesney. I will sue your ass. I will sue your ass hard.
All right.
I'm going to sue both of your asses hard for cutting me out of this, even though I brought the idea here.
What are you going to sue me for? What money do I have?
Anticipated earnings. And then I'm going to have to pay a 26% tax on it.
On the unrealized gains?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have to pay gains on your non-existent product. Oh, we were talking about that before the show. That's an inside joke. Okay, so number 3, and we're just going to cut it at 3 because we're never going to get to the show otherwise. California teens are in trouble after they are caught on camera vandalizing a cleaning company. A cleaning company. Like, why the hell do you have to go to like a fucking Walter White motherfucking laundromat and be like, I'm going to fuck this place up? That's a bad idea in general because some bald motherfucker is going to walk up and be like, I'm the one who knocks. And then you're really fucked.
Mr. Clean?
I'm the one who dusts things that don't even need dusting.
Plot twist. This was the most delicate and thought out marketing campaign. These teenagers, these hooligans, they fucked up our cleaning building. So we're gonna clean it. Look how we did our own services. Buy it, bitch.
Hey, you youth. Come vandalize our building for 7 Justin Bieber CDs and some candy.
Yes, officer. That was them. What about my CD? Get fucked.
Who the fuck does vandalism for a CD? It's 2024.
Motherfucker, it's California. They're all on crack. They probably think there's some like drugs in the CD or something, especially a Justin Bieber one.
Every Prius
Angel
still has
CD.
a CD player. They're still relevant in California.
I guess so. Speaking of California, we're going to go ahead and get into the show. Recently, a former NCAA college champion coach who was pending suspension if he continued to coach at this school is actually going to be returning as a professor. We're talking about Pete Carroll heading back to the fake USC, University of Southern California. The newly, let's call him retired, coach shared no details outside the fact that he will not be coaching, but will instead be teaching one whole class. As a college professor, I teach 3, so thanks for that. So, with such shadow level information, the question needs to be answered. What class is Pete Carroll going to teach? Bonus points. If Nick Saban or Debonius, I swear I'm going to quit my job if kids start making money in college football, Swinney, were to sub for a day, what would their topic be for that day? So, Wrangler, let's go ahead and start with you for this one. What class is Pete Carroll teaching at Fake USC? And the bonus question, too, if you want.
We can just rattle them off one at a time. So I'll start us off with the low-hanging fruit for what Pete Carroll would teach, and it's foosball. Why it's not for the devil, Bobby.
Foosball, why it's not for the devil, Bobby. Okay. We'll wait for the extra credit stuff till later. The Benner, what do you have for what Pete Carroll would teach at Fake USC?
So I think we can all kind of agree it's probably going to be like a introduction to coaching class because the motherfucker's done nothing else. Now, instead of other introduction to coaching classes where it's going to dive into, this is how, you design drills, this is how you design practices, this is how you approach the, a hurt player or the mental issues of a player. Instead of all that shit, it's going to be the Pete Carroll career introduction to coaching. It's going to focus on 3 areas. 1, how to get your star running back a nice car without getting caught. 2, how to get fired from the NFL after 1 year in the New York market. 3, when you should pass and when you should run the ball. Plot twist, you pass every single time.
Bonus points there. The answer to that, to the last question's final exam, is fuck Marshawn Lynch. And I don't mean that, Marshawn. Your coach did by his actions.
He withheld the Skittles, Marshawn. If you got an issue, it's with him.
Mm-hmm. Not me. Please don't hurt me. I'm frail. All right. So I'm going to go off of Benner's point to there are a number of very recent coaches who have gone on to academia in similar roles. Some of them have got caught for basically doing the class for their athletes, but the ones who haven't so far, Andy Reid, who I guess taught at a college the coaching of football, didn't know that one. Deion Sanders apparently is teaching a class called Primetime Public Performance and Leadership, and Jim Tressel, having getting caught before he went into academia, is and still is president of Youngstown State University. Go Pens. I don't like Tressel. I mean, he cheated big time. But yeah, let's go Pens. Penguin City Brewing. If you're ever in Youngstown, go give them a shout. Go to their warehouse brewery. They make some good fucking stuff. So cheers to you guys there. But what class is Pete Carroll going to teach? There's only one class Pete Carroll can teach, and it's not coaching football. We saw that on multiple national stages. It's business ethics.
He has those?
No, that's why he's the best teacher for it. It's business ethics. Come on, guys. Come on.
He's just going to be chewing gum the entire time.
Well, yeah, that's part of business ethics.
This is how you fuck over a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Chew gum. Don't watch film.
Hey. Matt Leinart is not Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, I meant Russ, but okay.
What, isn't Matt Leinart in the College Football Hall of Fame?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Potato. I don't know. Carson Palmer is.
Carson Palmer was at least halfway decent. He never did anything great, but he was all, he's just kind of like
Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart got caught in a fucking jacuzzi with 3 chicks and got fucking fined by the Cardinals for it. That's a pretty great thing to get fucking fined for.
Was that with the Cardinals or was that USC?
Both.
The answer is yes.
No, those Cardinals. That was when he got drafted by the Cardinals.
Yeah, they caught him at USC and they were just like, well, good thing we didn't see that, and just walked away.
This was back before Goodell tried to find people for their NCAA days. God forbid.
Absolutely. So, because none of us got the first question right, bonus points time. Saban, Dabo, or both is a sub for the day. What is their top? Oh, you know what? Let's go one coach at a time. Let's drag it on. Fuck it. Saban. All right. Saban is substituting. What is his topic for that day? Let's start with Benner.
Yep. He's not even gonna teach. He's gonna just walk into the class. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to discuss why the NIL fucked over me and Terry. And it's just going to be a 3-hour rant in a class that is 45 minutes long.
All of them leave. All the students leave, and he's still just fucking yelling at the whiteboard.
He's just going to be writing just random shit. It's going to be him still drawing up plays, but the entire time, it's just going to be him saying, God damn it, the fucking boosters cost me my fucking running back, and then fucking Deion Sanders over here and his Saudi Arabian money. By the way, that did happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Terry, can we bring the parents over for dinner? No? Why? They just want me to give their son fucking money? Well, God fucking damn it. God damn it, where's my boathouse?
All right. So, yeah, that's Saban's class. Wrangler, what is Saban's class?
So I'd like to first go back to Pete Carroll for a minute because I had a bunch to rattle off. You only brought one, so you're clearly fucking slacking. The other ones for Pete Carroll, before I get into Saban, I also have as his class he could potentially teach how to build your own Heisman, and then in parentheses that the NCAA can't take. When taking your shirt off is appropriate, 204. Running away from sanctions 101, and deciphering Coach Zoe's Cajun gibberish, or Coach O's, sorry, deciphering Coach O's Cajun gibberish 203. Now, my internet's going back to being unstable, but for Saban, I've got a couple ideas in mind. I've got Hiding Your Emotions 101. I've got Jet Skis for Dummies 206. And I have Nick Saban's class for Mount Cody's that don't read good and want to do other things, Duder 2, 307.
Yeah, that last class. Yeah, you got to sign up for that one. Fucking waitlisted. All right. So the Benner, what are Saban's classes or class?
Oh, you already asked me.
Yeah, that's right. I already did. I already fucked that one up.
God damn it, Terry!
Yeah, Terry's our new imaginary producer, I guess. Okay. What the hell is that? All right. So Saban's. I had this before, but yeah, I guess I'm now stealing from Benner because he kind of mentioned it before. But his topic for the day is how to recruit poor kids with a lake house.
You just jet ski that bitch.
And then his backup topic is going to be how to recruit via ESPN while owning a lake house.
You just hang up cameras and get media money.
That's fucking right. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Wrangler. Bring us home. Dabo is subbing. What is his topic for the day?
I've got multiple options for Dabo as well. Let's see. I've got rock gluing and crafts 206. I've got massage therapy 203. I've got pet rock keeping 604. And I've got the art of side switching and how to go back on your words 404.
Okay. Now I got to change two of my two answers for that. All right. So,
well, you should have called me first.
I always go last. All right. Benner, Dabo's teaching. What's he teaching?
It's going to be Theology 405. And it's just going to be him beating recruits senseless with a Latin Bible which is usually one of the bigger Bibles. It's just going to be him beating recruits to senses with the Latin Bible until they have no idea that he is signing the letter of content for them.
The irony in that is like half his recruits are probably named Leviticus or Isaiah.
Well, yeah, because he beat them so senselessly that they don't remember their original name, so they just picked the name out of the book.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You got any others?
No, because that's all he knows is theology. I don't have to spend a lot of time recruiting because I got Jesus.
Jesus.
All right, mine is a lot more mean spirited. Mine is it's shocking, I know. Mine is how you do not have to actually interpret the Bible literally when it comes to lies. Parentheses in college football. Fuck NIL. That's his topic for the day.
God damn it. Can I throw a complimentary third in there for Prime?
Yes.
Oh, Benner, I would be upset if you didn't.
Okay. I hinted at this in my Nick Saban rants. Deion Sanders' class is just going to teach how you can get NIL money from anywhere. And his special teams coordinator from last year took that seriously because he tried to go to Saudi Arabia to get NIL money.
Show me in the rule book where that rule is.
And then when you get caught, the class also teaches.
Everybody gives Ronaldo shit, but it would take $100 million a day.
The class also teaches that when you get caught, how to properly write a letter of resignation. And the special teams coach missed that class because his letter of resignation was just like, I have went to all my Mormon friends and they were going to give us $3 trillion. But now you fire me, so you're not getting that. And so I went to other areas to get more money, including the Saudis. But you fired me, so now you ain't getting the Saudis. And that's primetime classes.
You know Connor Stallions, he's just coaching the defense at a Detroit area high school. Fire away.
Oh man, I was gonna say my bonus class would be Mark Mangino, and it's how to drift in a fucking gator.
You could also have a Coach O class, and it's just going to be him teaching economics, but you're not going to know a fucking idea what he's going to say.
And at the end of class, he ends it with, "Who's more confused than when you came in? Welcome to economics," and then just walks out.
This is your supply line. This is your demand line, and there's some money involved and some numbers in there. But we're not going to focus on that because we got to play some LSU football this week. We got to take on Alabama, and we got to take on Nick Saban. And if you don't apply economics to this practice, then we are just not going to play Tiger football. Okay, go Tigers.
So what I'm saying is, you come out here, you go ahead, you pay that money to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow come down here, eat some crawfish. You go, hey, you get some crawfish. Yeah, I don't have crawfish in Columbus, Ohio. Then he comes down, he eat them crawfish. You get that Justin Jefferson, you give him that bling, and the next thing you know, national title. Boom, crawfish, Joe Burrow, national Justin Jefferson, national title.
Go easy on that cigar, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Now watch this drive.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to think that at some point here, one of these programs will start up as like an Island of Misfit Toys, like fucking coaching carousel, where they're like, so take for example, like UNC Charlotte's got my boy Biff Poggi, who's the fucking man. He like just coaches in like ripped off t-shirt sleeve shirts. He's fucking awesome. He's not a very good coach. I'd like to think some random fucking middle of nowhere school that sucks at football like that would take like all these fucking Island of Misfit Toys coaches. So it's like, you got Coach O as the head coach. Connor Stallions is your DC. You got fucking Gene Chizik running the offense. You got fucking like Pete Carroll coming in there as like an advisor. Jim Tressel's like your special teams coordinator. I just want some middle of nowhere fucking school to be like, you know what? You know how we're gonna get famous as a school? We're gonna pay $5 million a year to like 15 coaches who nobody else wants, and we're just gonna bring them all in to fucking coach together.
Hey, coaching staff, do y'all like random national parks in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, where you can play in the sand? Well, boy, do I have the university for you.
Oh god damn it! Don't give them that idea. Oh man,
They already have a stadium sponsor. It's the local Pepsi supplier.
Hey, Les Miles will be their head coach because as Stos and I talked about 8 weeks ago, he needs like 15 more wins to get into the Hall of Fame.
yeah.
Does it have to be Division One?
No, I don't think it matters. I think it just has to be football, period.
Do you feel like wearing green, Les Miles?
Come on down to beautiful Alamosa, Colorado,
Where you can be a grizzly.
and you can bring on OJ Simpson as your running backs coach, and no one will give a fuck
From the dead?
from the dead.
Zombie OJ?
Zombie OJ!
Zomboj?
Zombie
They won't care. They won't fucking care.
The sad thing is, as we've talked about this whole segment, Dabo probably is recruiting some young man right now whose name probably is Zomboj Simpson.
You can't charge him because he ain't alive. Just like his wife.
If the Crypt Keeper's glove doesn't fit, then you got to acquit.
Oh shit.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Yeah, you know, this wasn't even designed to be the funny segment. But we're gonna move on to the funny segment because God only knows.
I figured this whole show would just kind of fucking roll together.
Oh, it is. It is. But we're gonna move on to our next segment, in which we all have multiple entries we check beforehand. And this is a story that when it broke, like Jeremy and I got so excited that we went into it over text for like 3 hours.
Was gonna go into the next show somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's just fucking unbelievable that they would do. Why would you do this shit? Why would you put us in this position where we had to talk about this? But here we fucking are. All
Because
right?
it's a fucking
I'd like to
Hollywood
think that our
gem.
show
That's why.
inspired this to happen. I would like to think that Floral Foolishness Sports inspired this to happen.
If nothing else, we helped will this into existence, okay? And so
I can't believe we're getting
We
this
did make it
fucking
harder
movie.
to happen.
I can't believe we're getting this fucking movie before we can get a fucking update on the game.
against my better judgment, let's introduce this fucking segment. Nicky Cage is a man of many emotions. Surprise. Lots of surprise, crazy levels of surprise. And now you can add to that the football. Nicky Cage will portray one Jonathan Earl Metrius Madden, or you might know him as John Madden, or the fat guy on the video games, or the guy that called games, or if you're old enough, the former coach of the Raiders, rest in peace, in an upcoming biopic. Who the fuck made this decision? Details of the film are vague, but it's easy to figure it out if you've ever watched this show, that we're going to rattle off a bunch of quotes that Nicky Cage as John Madden is going to say. So before we get into this, like each of us kind of came at this from a different angle. I want you to talk about how you're coming at this. So, for example, my quotes, I found real life quotes from both Nicky Cage and John Madden, and I'm going to portray them in the way that Nicky Cage would portray them in the movie. Wrangler, talk about your process for this segment.
So my process is very complex. For the last segment, I got kind of drunk yesterday, like a 4 out of 10, and came up with those. For this one, I got like an 8 out of 10 drunk and came up with these. Some of them are Nicky Cage movies. Some of them are a spin on Nicky Cage quotes. Some of them I just thought would sound really fucking funny.
All right, thanks for that. Creative genius on display here, folks. The Benner, how did you come up with the quotes that you wanted Nicky Cage's John Madden to say here?
Yeah, I just typed into Google stupid shit that John Madden said, and I just clicked on the first link.
It's beautiful.
Better, that's why you're my favorite.
It's fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Oh,
so glad you could join us today, bud. I really am.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: I clicked on the first link, and I'm been sitting here reading these, trying to figure out which one should I read. I can't pick because it is some stupid shit. Like, props to Google. You came through on this one.
And we hope to come through for you now, dear listener. And I know we normally do the Nardo Wick Poetry Slam, but we might get to it after this. Fuck it. Why not? Okay, so here's
I got an option. We'll go.
Okay. How about this? Let's do this segment first, then we'll go to Nardo. But we're just gonna read off one quote at a time and go around. It's gonna go. Let's start with Benner, then Wrangler, then me, then Benner, and so on and so forth.
Okay. If you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch.
The fuck?
All right, guys. I've got you put the right cover 2 defense into the right laminated play call it cheat.
Self-praise is for losers. Be a winner. Stand for something. Always have class and be humble.
The road to Easy Street goes through the sewer. Bring it on for the big time.
Blitzing this quarterback. Roll back your goddamn third long.
Okay, I should also mention my quotes are going back and forth. I start with John Madden, like the first one, and the second one, the one I'm going to do now, is from Nicky Cage, and then it's going to go in that order. And so this is like a modified quote, and it starts like before a practice to try and get the kids pumped up. There's a fine line between the coach and the schizophrenic.
God damn it. I just came across this one now. I might win. Mark Brunell, he usually likes to soak his balls before a rainy game.
I do want to see Nicky Cage say that.
I've got men. I see a woman in the crowd, and I'd like to raid her.
Jesus Christ. Oh. Don't worry about the horse being blind. Just load the wagon. And that's a John Madden quote.
That is a John Madden quote because I just saw that one. Where is it? You got one guy going boom, one guy going whack, and one guy not getting into the end zone.
All right, we gotta channel the Wicker Man for this one, and it's don't hit me, smash.
Oh, And so this is another like, I guess this is probably like a preseason scrimmage pep talk. He says, Picasso said art is a lie that tells the truth. What if you just want to tell the truth and not lie about it?
Here's a guy who can use his arms and legs at the same time.
Is he chewing gum too?
That one's not in the movie. I'm boycotting this movie.
By the way, this is page 1. I haven't even gone to page 2 or 3 yet.
I've got, all right. Now we're bringing Al Michaels into it. They were together for years. In this first one, Al Michaels is pissed off, John. He's like, John's about to make what he thought was a phenomenal point. And Al's like, hold on, John. He threw it down the field like all the football. And he goes, well, Al, I have a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Just stealing Liam Neeson quotes. I love it.
Ready for the beat time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why that is my favorite Nicky Cage quote from Face Off.
Oh God, yeah, you inspired me with this one. Coin flip. I don't know. There's also I was introduced to the turducken in New Orleans.
I always used to tell my players that we are here to win. And you know what, Al? Winning is the best deodorant.
So see, it's weird how much you and I are like when we do this shit, because literally the next one I had is, that's a turducken. Part turkey, part duck, part chicken.
Allegedly, it's delicious. Okay. Okay. So I think that this one occurs as Nicky Cage's John Madden is driving his bus through like Kansas or somewhere. I don't drink blood.
Man, fucking John Madden drank blood. That motherfucker was around for a while.
I think he stayed alive as long as he did.
Oh, okay. I'm on page 2. Hold on. This one, I'm pretty sure if they use it in the movie, it's going to be when he's telling them how he wants to design the game. Boom, 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 boom. He just ran right at him.
Is that John Madden and Chris Berman in the scenario?
I don't know. That's just, I know John Madden quotes page 2, and that's the first one.
All right. Again, keep in mind, almost everyone moving forward, Al Michaels is involved. I've got, well, you see, Al, the issue with Derek Carr is that he's leaving Las Vegas.
Wasn't even around for that. All right. Let's see, where are we at? Okay. You wouldn't do something for a receiver to catch the ball if the quarterback couldn't throw it. Contract negotiation time.
All right. This is, by the way, this is a real John Madden quote, but just like Jeremy, I am influencing it with The Wicker Man.
As you should. It's his greatest movie.
Playing in this nice weather, it really makes me remember all the times I got stung by a bee. Bee? Bee? Not the bees! Not the bees!
I've got, after that hit, Al, his ghost came right out of his body and rode around the field. He's now a Ghost Rider.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so after Madden signs his first contract to become a broadcaster, he just puts down the pen and sits there. How is this possible? This duality.
This will be the quote that he says as the screen fades to black and we get end credits. If someone remembers me as a coach, they still call me coach. But if they know me for the video game, they just call me Madden.
For some reason
that
that's
might
also
be the winner right there.
for some reason that one's also written on Nicolas Cage's tombstone. So
Nicky Cage actually has an octopus named Madden. Fun fact. No. All right. So now I got to like 7 beers in when I was making this list. So we're going to go ahead and everyone moving forward is Al, played by somebody different, saying something to John, who gives a response. So in the first one, Al, played by Pedro Pascal, Al says, "What do you think of this drive, John?" And John, played by Nicky Cage, goes, "I think they're storming down the field, almost like they're driving angry."
Oh yeah. If you win a Super Bowl before you're fired, you're a genius and everyone listens to you. But a coach is just a guy whose best class in grammar school was recess and whose best class in high school was PE. I never thought I was anything but a guy whose best class was physical education.
We're writing the movie for him. We're writing the movie for him. They don't even need to make a script.
Yep, that's the episode title.
Holy shit. Okay, so when I read this one, reminder, when what I typed into Google was stupid shit that John Madden said. And I'm gonna read this one. Why? Because I'm a Broncos fan, and I gotta say this one. Whenever you talk about a Mike Shanahan offense, you're always gonna be talking about his offense.
All right. For my next one, I thought I would incorporate the game of Madden with John Madden. And so in the game of Madden, this quote was sort of thrown out there in like 2020. So in this scenario, it's Al, played by Christopher Walken. "John, how would you describe Tyreek Hill's speed, John?" And John then goes, "He's gone in 60 seconds from child support payments."
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. This is a two-parter. So the first part happens early on, and it's kind of like in the prelogue to the fucking actual story. And it's every great story seems to begin with a snake. All right. And so that happens. And then it's kind of like, we're 3/4 the way through it. And this is like the downtrodden moment where, like ratings are in the tank and people are like, there's other sports than football. That's kind of weird. And John Madden just looks at, some CEO or whatever from NBC or whoever he was calling games for at the time. And he just says, "Snake was a lot cooler than I was."
God damn it. There's a lot of letters in LaDainian Tomlinson.
The Ladane train. Let's go.
All right. So in this scenario, Al Michaels, for some reason, is played by Jackie Chan. I was drunk. And Jackie Chan, Al Michaels says, John, who is the best defensive end for Miami in the 90s? And John's response is just, The Rock.
Oh shit. Oh. After
I got more, so we can keep going. I got more.
I've got 13 more, so we're good.
I have 5 left, so you guys are ahead of me. I didn't get drunk enough, apparently.
Brother, man, I pulled this out 5 minutes before we started.
I just got really drunk last weekend and was like, man, how many Nicky Cage movies are there? I can definitely make a pun out of all of them.
There you go.
Oh, so this is after a rager weekend. I think that the paparazzi might have chased me out of Los Angeles.
He got up.
By the way, that is an actual Nicky Cage quote. So
What?
I think the paparazzi chased me out of Los Angeles.
Oh, fucking Los Angeles chased me out of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles chases himself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Benner.
He got up looking out of his ear hole.
That actually might be the name of a Nicky Cage movie.
Might be, yeah.
You have face off. Now you have ear hole.
All right.
You also have long legs. The ear hole is the sequel to the Long Legs horror movie.
So I've got Al, now played by Charles Barkley for some reason. Again, I was fucking drunk. And Charles Barkley, Al Michaels goes, John, how would you describe Philip Rivers? And John, in true Nicky Cage movie fashion, just goes, The Family Man. That was the name of a Nicky Cage movie.
To be fair, at least he remembers all of his kids' names. This is what it is.
Oh, Antonio Cromartie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a John Madden quote. I think comparisons are odious.
Oh, yeah. You guys want to get canceled?
It's a surprise we haven't been
already. Oh, it's fucking rich.
Did you just? Oh my god! You held up a thing of pumpkin whiskey.
It's the one you gave me like 6 years ago, dude. I'm trying to finish it. I'm getting there.
Damn. All right. Yeah, go for it, Ben, or cancel us.
Okay, where is it? Hold on. I actually had to scroll away from it because I was kind of concerned. I'd like to work with kids in special education. The younger kids. That is an actual John Madden quote.
Oh,
those older special ed kids, they don't get it done, you know? I've got another, this one's not a John Madden quote, but it's a Madden, the football game quote. One of the announcers said this a few years ago. I'm not making this up. And it's, he's got, get away from the cop speed.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, this is another pregame pep talk. And this is like before his Super Bowl appearance. How about that? Okay, so like big time situation. The end of the world is on people's minds. We have the power to destroy or save ourselves. The question is, what do you do with the responsibility?
God damn it.
I think you hit BRR twice, then you spin. I think that's what you do.
All right, this one, I'm going to challenge you guys. You're going to find out if I mixed this up or not. Is this a Nicky Cage quote from a movie, or is this a John Madden quote?
That should have been the game. We should have played that game. It's just a Nicky Cage quote or a John Madden quote. Ah, Benner, you should have told me this an hour ago. Son of a bitch.
Real frontier busting math explores new worlds. If you can communicate that experience somewhere between math and uncertainty, life experience provides the balance.
100% Nicky Cage.
As much as I feel like that'd be a Nicky Cage quote, I definitely think that's a Madden quote.
It's 100% a fucking Madden quote.
Oh, let's go. Fucking Drake Stotesy. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I didn't mix it up. I just sat here while you guys were going through that last round. I was like, I'm sober and I'm trying to fucking understand what the fuck he was meaning by this.
All right, Wrangler, what you got?
I've got. I don't know why this one's in the John Madden movie, but I feel like if Nicky Cage is going to play a character, this would just be a great fucking thing for him to say. So we're talking like 2008, 2009 John Madden. You know, the Jets are in the playoffs. Rex Ryan's out there, whatever. Weird shit's just weird. You know, somebody drives down the field, they score a touchdown, and Madden just out of the blue is just like, I'm a sparkly vampire. I'm a sparkly vampire.
Nice. All right, I got 7 left. 3. I kind of dialed down the list a little bit. Okay, so this is a Madden quote. We need the quarterbacks.
Good quote.
Did you go?
Yeah, that was it. We need the quarterbacks was the entire quote.
It's a great quote.
Okay, my entire internet froze up, so I didn't know if you went or not.
Oh yeah. The quote was, "We need the quarterbacks." Yeah.
Okay, where is it? I just saw it. There's one of these. This just might be the dumbest thing I've ever read.
That's a bold statement from everything you've read off so far.
Where is it? There was a hidden narrative I thought we could get into. It's about an accessible world. Family and relationships are accessible subjects. The fuck does that even mean, John?
John doesn't even know what it means.
He's drunker than all of us. All right, what you got, Wrangler?
All right. In this scenario, Al Michaels is played by Ernest Borgnine, the guy that plays Mermaid Man in SpongeBob. And he goes, "How would you describe Tyler Bass in the playoffs, John?" And John goes, "His kicks are ass."
All right, so this is after winning the Super Bowl during the Super Bowl parade. Yeah, I bought a Yamaha 1 and I was doing 180 miles per hour home on the 405, and that's really, really crazy, but I did it.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna play another round of is this Nicky Cage or is this John Madden?
All right.
I have a love-hate relationship with the city of New Orleans, which is the strongest kind of relationship.
Nicky Cage, 100%.
Also, John Madden, as much as you would think it was Nicky Cage, it's definitely Madden.
That is Nicky Cage.
Fuck!
Yes, son.
This should have been this segment. Is John Madden or Nicky Cage?
All right, drink, Wrangler.
I only have one left, so I can either give it now and you guys can keep going, or I can save mine.
All right, then keep going.
All right. Benner, it's you then, bud.
He just
If
said
you
it.
lose, that's fine. I'm the one with the fucking surplus over here.
Dude, I've got 5 left. How many you got?
I got an internet.
Well, we all do except for fucking Wrangler's goddamn like tween internet over there. But yeah.
If you lose your best quarterback and punter, I'd say that's a double loss.
It's like your face is really off. All right. Let's see. This is a Madden quote. Shocker. I've never eaten just a few bites of things I liked in my life.
I saw that one.
Oh yeah. All right, go for it.
All right. Where is it? Okay. Once again, this will be my last one. Is this Nicky Cage or is this John Madden? I try not to be proud. I try to actively attack pride.
Nicky Cage.
I think Madden. I think that sounds too much like Cage to be Cage.
Well, guess what? It was Cage. That was a Nicky Cage quote.
Son of a bitch! That just sums Nicky Cage up.
Let's fucking go. Know your cage, boy. All right. I've got 4 left. So here's the last one that I have for Madden. It is the assumption is if it's illegal, we'll make excuses for them. He was referring to refs. Yeah. Okay.
Like it. I like it.
Okay. I cannot emphasize enough.
Yeah, better.
Thank you.
I cannot emphasize enough that this is a quote from Nicolas Cage. This is not from me. I may have taken it wildly out of context, but it is not from me. You know, my son is Asian.
It's actually true, too.
It is. It is. But I would love to see it in the new Mad movie for whatever reason. I think it'd be fun. Okay.
What you got?
All right. I'll give you one more.
All right, cool. I got 2 more.
All right. In all the years that I've been in football, I went directly from coaching to broadcasting. I never really had a lot of experience watching it.
I never had a lot of experience watching it. All right. My last one, and I'll leave myself on this. It fits for this episode because this is the Giuseppe Stromboli redo, sponsored by Anatoly Smorin. Mine that I hope and I pray that Nicky Cage, as John Madden throws out there, is some dude's running down the field. Will say it's Marshall Faulk, and Marshall Faulk just throws a stiff arm, and gets just thrown down, and he goes, "Oh, he just got Mike Truck stuck."
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. So last 2 for me, going back to back. My house is basically a trailer. That's for Madden. Yeah. And then
Trailer, or are you not?
and then the last one, this is during contract renewal with, whoever wants to re-sign him to call games. And this is the way that I want this to be housed is he wants this as a part of the contract, non-negotiable. I would like to take the Wicker Man to Japan, except this time he's a ghost. So fucking absolutely. We wrote the movie for him. All right.
There you go.
All right. So when you see it in theaters, we'll be suing for royalties. Just know that. Just fucking know that. And with that, because the stupid has only just begun, hour and 20 minutes into it, it's time for our Nardo Wick Poetry Slam. So, Benner, what this is we look up rap music and say it as basically a poem, all right, because they are poets after all. So we'll let you go last on this one in case you got to find one. But Wrangler, you're going first for this. What is your submission for the Nardo Wick Poetry Slam this week?
My song or poem this week is by the group of artists known as Migos, who are fairly famous to and Migos. Um, my internet's unstable, so I'll take my video out for a minute. So Migos has a song called Fight Night. And Fight Night goes, and it's the intro is by Takeoff because there's three dudes amigos. It goes by Takeoff. If you know me, know this ain't my feng shui. Certified everywhere, ain't gonna print my resume. Talking crazy, I pull up on delay. RIP to Nate Dogg, I had to regulate. And then the interlude goes, I, Twan, turn that beat down. Haha. Public service announcement. Where all my rich bad words at, man? YRN shit, man. Migo. And then the chorus goes back to Takeoff and goes, broke bad words stand to the left. My rich bad words stand to the right. Little mama, she keep looking at me. I'm gonna knock that pussy out like Fight Night. Hit it with the left, hit it with the right. I'm gonna knock that pussy out like Fight Night. Beat it with the left, beat it with the right. I'm gonna knock that pussy out like Fight Night. Then verse 2 goes into Quavo, who's another one of the Migos, and he goes, Quavo! And he goes, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rumble, young bad word, rumble. Little mama want a bad word like me in the sheets. Ice Cube knocking out like Debo. Bow, bow. Know who's that's talking that gangsta shit? Somebody want to kick your ass. Kick ass. When I walk up in the club, I better make a thunderstorm. Yo. Let them know that this a whole lot of cash. Rich inwards on the right. All right. All night. Broke bad words to the left by yourself. And then it says, broken knees. Now, who the hell just said the roof on fire? Call 911 like Wyclef. Goes back to the chorus. And then we go to verse 3, which is Offset, which is the other version of the Migos, because there's three of them. I'm a rich bad word. I don't like a bitch bad word. Snitch bad word. Broke bitch bad word. I don't deal with you. All of my bad words official. My bitches, they scrippers. My bad words, they criminal, trying to get to the M&Ms. If your bitch is so innocent, why is she sucking my children? Lights, camera, action, diamond dancing, bitch, we go in the building. Bad bitch, make it clap like Magnolia. Young rich bad word on the couch talking to Oprah. Bottles in the VIP while I stand on the sofa. I don't speak your language, broken knees. I thought I told you. These bitches, they be smoking on my hookah. My bad words balling like Hoosiers. Pull up in the double R. Go scare you, bitch. Freddy Krueger flooded Frank Muller. I don't know who Frank Muller is, but apparently he's flooded. And that's my submission for this week's Nardo Wick Poetry Slam of the week.
I really hope that Frank Miller figures out his flooding issues. Really do. Okay, unless you're ready, Benner. Are you ready?
I already knew what song.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, what's your submission for the Nardo Wick Poetry Slam?
Well, I have already delivered one line of this song in this episode.
Just one? Yeah, oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. I'm going to be pulling from the new Eminem album, The Death of Slim Shady. And it is probably my favorite song on the album, called Guilty Conscience 2. The premise, essentially, of this song is Marshall is having a mental conversation with himself with a different personality known as Slim Shady, who is just the worst fucking person, apparently, in the end of the world. I'm going to jump in at just a certain point in this song because I'm just skipping like the first couple verses because so I can do that. It's going to sound like it's actually a decent poem, and then it's just going to turn into shit. I'm trapped, and it's worse than I could have imagined. It's madness. Can't wake up. Trying my damnedest. But old habits are coming back. And now transgenders attack us, frontwards and backwards. They laughing and throwing midgets at us. This ain't no dream. Huh? See what I mean now? You see how they trying to make me out to be some kind of mean, vile, obscene, foul prick? I kick one freestyle about beating down a special needs child, and then these people freak out. Told you we'd get Told you we'd get slaughtered for saying retarded. Marshall's getting a conscience? Well, fuck you. Fuck this. This may come as a shock or have you astonished regardless. Here's the thing about retarded people. They don't know they're fucking retarded. Well, okay, you want a fat shame bitch? You can play that game. You want to judge people? Matter of fact, ain't you the same one who hated bullies calling you bad names? And then you turned around and did the exact same? Just immature and literally, you're still mentally 13 and so thirsty for some controversy, you're still picking on Christopher Reeves. Yeah, but you're mad at me and we're a team, so that means we're in cahoots. That's conspiracy to commit murder lyrically. So clearly, you're the accessory, like jewelry. And you ain't the judge or the jury, you're just guilty. You rip on paraplegics, man? Seriously? Oh, bitch, it's a joke. No, it's not. It's embarrassing. Like David Carradine found with a pair of jeans at his ankles and belt around his larynx. I know it's a scary scene. They're coming with everything. Little people are trolling me. They're saying they've had it up to here with me. Oh, hilarity. Nah, you do your thing. Fuck deaf people, yeah. Well, between you and me, I think they've had up to here with me, too. Sorry I'm not perfect as you, Marshall. Punching down on little people, yeah, not cool. You just sound like a dick. Wait, nah, fool. When I say fuck midgets, I mean Ja Rule. And you know that Christopher Reeves song was recorded in 2004 for Encore? Thought you take it off for? Because he died. Man, that motherfucker did that bullshit on purpose to ruin that song for us. Man, I've never seen a bigger pussy than you.
Poetry's deep sometimes, folks. Holy shit. Somehow I knew you were going to choose it, but it's still surprising.
It's just, he kind of, yeah, that was a little old school on that one.
A little bit. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for that submission.
Hey, this should be your last episode.
No, we've had a good run.
Spotify says we can't upload to their server anymore. That's really weird. I don't know why that happened. All right. So this is a poem by an artist known as Young Nutty, N-U-D-Y. Young Nutty. And this one's called John Wayne. This one's called John Wayne. I remember times when we were in our teens.
Young Nutty?
Yeah, Young Nutty. Yeah. And now, and how you took away my teenage dreams. Ha 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 ha. Every boy I dated fell beneath your spell. You stole from me. Metro! Big slam. Bitch. Yeah. I came in this bitch like I'm John Wayne. Yeah. 2 guns on my side. I'm ready to slang something. Slang something. Yeah. Repping my shit. Throw my shit in the sky. You know that I bang something. I bang something. Bitches. I'm rolling up on these bitches all the time. You know that I smoke something. Yeah. Smoke something. Big slime. Boy, you want something. Something. Yeah, bitch, I'm back on my bullshit. My bullshit. Bitches. I don't rock no Scully. This a ski mask. Bitch, I'm on my shit. Woo-hoo. I'm on my shit. Quick, fast, pull it down. See how quick I'm drawing down. Drawing down. In the pussy. Oh, that's worse than that. This next line is written. First bad word move, blow, blow. Bitch, bad word, get down, get down.
Bitch, bad word.
Best be glad I can't put a switch on this 44.
Pow pow.
Know it's gonna jam soon as I try to let it rip.
Jam in your pussy.
So I put it on a 17 and add a beam on it.
Beam on it.
You actually got it right that time. And it got a dick on it. Yeah.
Got a dick on it.
I'm finna fuck something.
Gotta fuck your mom, bitch.
And with that, that is the first three stanzas to Young Nutty's lyrical genius representation that is John Wayne.
You guys think Young Nutty might be a version? It sounds like a lot of pent up sexual frustration there.
You know, the best poets have demons. They have demons.
I'm just disappointed because he didn't talk about being a cowboy.
That might come later, but I didn't read this beforehand, so
Fair
I
enough.
don't know. Yeah.
Stanza 4 really goes into the life of a rancher.
Yeah. So with that, we come to the end of our fine show. This episode would not be complete without us saying it's time for the Giuseppe Stromboli Redo of the Week, unofficially sponsored by Spotify. Not what you're listening from, but a different one. In honor of the famous remake of popular series that books out of the UK, we honor the pool-playing, Bane, noodle-wielding, and absolutely from New Jersey Wizard with our Giuseppe Stromboli Redo of the Week. Again, unofficially sponsored by Spotify. Hungry? On the go? Not near a kitchen utensils? Get Spotify. See Spot, pick Spot, fry on Spot. And with that, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart, just like the Poetry Slam, Grunk, get real money.
Real money. Italian wizard, motherfucker.
I'm Italian does not define me as a wizard.
Get your goddamn bag noodles.
Oh boy. Okay, so this week we head to Cook County, Illinois, where former Harvey School District Director Vera Lydell has pleaded guilty on the counts of theft and operating a criminal enterprise. For this crime, Lydell has been sentenced to 9 years in prison. So, what crime did he commit to land him in the joint at a young 68 years old? Well, friends, it's a crime of passion. Chicken wing crime. Chicken wing crime. Lydell pleaded guilty to theft of over $1.5 million. $1.5 million of chicken wings. $1.5 million, Mr. Powers, of chicken wings. According to sources, Lydell was caught after exceeding the district's annual $300,000 budget. Again, he was caught with $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. I love chicken wings, but come on. She, he, it. Hey, gender knows no bounds, right? It's fine. Might be
chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
So
I'm gonna fuck your macaroni.
Yeah, the irony of the fact. Can I point out the irony of the fact that this chicken wing crime happened in Cook County?
Oh yes, you can. In which the amount of products stolen was 5 times the amount of the exceedable budget. So obviously, Miss Lydell has a problem. Anyways, so Miss Lydell pleaded guilty to ordering over 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Which, who's the real criminal here? The chicken wing industry, where 11,000 boxes is $1.5 million? I don't know. Maybe I have some empathy. uh 11,000 cases of chicken wings and keeping
That's just so Giuseppe altogether.
yeah. So in keeping every single one for the most part. So you are Vera, like America's favorite vigilante at this point. You want to commit hardcore chicken wing fraud, but simply over ordering won't cut it from your employer. You got to add some layers, I guess. So how do you steal from the district? Or I'm going to throw in this caveat: how do you get $1.5 million worth of chicken wings without getting caught? And you can't just like rob a bank and do it. Okay. So we'll go Wrangler, Benner, then myself for this. So Wrangler, what you got?
I always have two. My two this week are very simple. One is going back to my opening scene. If you just remember Miss Sweats and Mr. I don't remember his name, but Mr. Sweats, Mr. Sweat, we're going to call him. You need a distraction. How do I get $1.5 million worth of chicken wings out? I need a distraction. Who better than the butt funneling couple to give me said distraction?
Oh no.
This couple goes into the school district and starts butt funneling some margaritas in the middle of a school. I could sneak fucking $5 million worth of chicken wings out of that building without anybody even trying to question me. Life's simple at that point. The second one.
At that point, you might be like, there might be some like child endangerment laws at that point.
But that's not affecting you. That's affecting Miss Sweat and her lover. So you're good. You're in the blue. This is how do I get $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. Fuck them. This is about me.
You got a point.
My second one, who truly at the end of the day runs a school district? There's one simple answer: the bus drivers. So for $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, what am I doing? I'm paying off the bus drivers. If 11,000 chicken wing containers makes 1.5 million, those are expensive fucking containers. If I say to every bus driver in the district, hey man, I'll give you $3 a day to take 2 chicken wing containers from the start to the finish, drop them off in between before you drop your bus off at night, nothing's even getting caught at that point in time, because guess what? There's no fucking paper trail. At that point in time, the bus drivers have taken this, they've dropped them, they've made their $3 a day. They're ecstatic they made $30 in 10 days. And I have clean hands because I didn't do anything. So that butt funneling, those are my two options.
Very nice. Very nice. Benner, what you got?
Oh, yeah. It's simple. There's a simple, easy solution to how you get away with this, okay? And it's one of my favorite personal answers because it is the only decision that us red-blooded Americans who love chicken wings is the only option.
Love where this is going.
You blame the government.
Because I'm proud to be an American.
Why?
Where at least I know I'm free.
Where I know my chicken wings are free.
Why did the Department of Education only give me $300,000 for chicken wings when I needed 1.5 million? Fuck the textbooks. I gotta feed these little fuckers some chicken.
And by little fuckers, I mean my fucking stomach, bitch.
You only gave my district $300,000 in chicken wing money? Motherfucker, did you see the invoice? I needed 1.5 million. Because if you fuckers did it, I'm running for president on a pro chicken wing campaign.
Which, to Stotzy's point there, I'd also like to raise just a side note to this story. I've got to imagine Miss Liddell didn't eat $1.5 million worth of chicken wings by herself. What the fuck did she do with them?
It was gonna be chicken day at school.
And that's the crazy part. That's what, from what I understand, she was caught with. So how many more boxes were there?
What was she doing with them?
She was gonna feed the state of Illinois. Every student deserves chicken wings.
Holy shit, I now know why the prices of chicken wings at my local chicken wing joint went up. Their supplier got cut off. Holy fuck.
I fucking hate. I would vote for Benner right now just off of that.
We don't need textbooks in this country. We don't need pencils. We don't need
We
health
need
class. We need chicken wings because chicken wings is the proper diet of every growing American student, boy and girl, or thing, if you want to assume their gender.
The presidential fitness test now has a chicken wing consumption part. Yeah.
The presidential fitness test is a chicken wing eating contest. And we can't determine the fitness of this country until you give me funding for chicken wings. Imagine JFK's reaction if I couldn't afford chicken wings for his test. Now, I mean, he's got a hole in his head, so he's not having a lot of reactions. But he would be upset if I couldn't test these students on their fitness of eating chicken wings. If you want this country to be on the right track to greatness and you're not living in a van down by the river, well, we need to import chicken wings into our education. Benner 2028, vote for chicken wings.
Vote for this man. Write him in right the fuck now.
It couldn't be worse than what you're having right now.
But at least you'd have chicken wings.
You're goddamn right.
Jesus fucking.
You win. You win.
For most of these, I just write down like a line and I expand. I'm just going to read my line and then that's it. We're just going to end it. My line was hire El Chupacabra. Because I'm not beating that. Benner just won the White House. I'm not beating that. I admit defeat. Just hire El Chupacabra. Whatever way you think it's going to go, we're fucking going with it. Holy shit.
El Chupacabra is my border policy.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Now we have to end it because I'm gonna go someplace really fucking dark. Okay. So, and with that, gracefully, somehow we might not get canceled on this week of Floral Foolishness. Sports. I think he said sports. I hope so. It was Island Time, and it was so fucked up. It was so fucked up. We thank you for joining us. We know you didn't have as good a time as we did. I'm just gonna be honest. This week, holy fucking shit. We had our special guest star returning to the podcast airwaves, the Benner. You got anything to say to the folks before we sign off?
A safer and better America means chicken wings. Benner 2028.
Benner 2028. Write him in. Thanks for joining us today. I know the people appreciate it. Probably not as much as Wrangler and I do, but he's Jeremy Phelps, the Dragon Wrangler. I'm Stotesy, Mike Stotes. And as always, you stay tropical. Sturgis, North Dakota.